Other people will be joining us as we go, but I want to say good afternoon, coworkers. The Women of the Moose session of the Annual Conference of Virginia will come to order. I am Kathy Rossi, and I am your, what am I? Oh, I'm still deputy until this meeting's over, okay? So, I am your Deputy Grand Regent, and I welcome each of you to the virtual conference. It is a pleasure to be trying something new, I guess, and hopefully we all enjoy it, and hopefully everyone at home gets to see kind of what we're doing. And those that have never attended a conference, it's usually not like this. It's usually a lot more fun and a lot more energy, so hopefully, knock on wood, we'll be having a conference in January, and hopefully everyone will be able to attend. It is a pleasure to introduce Junior Grad Regent Kim McFadden from Lynchburg South to give the address of welcome.
Welcome to the very first virtual conference of the Women of the Moose. We are honored, if not a little nervous about this, but we will give it our very best shot. We would like to assure you that this will be the only virtual conference we will ever have, but with the way our world is going, who knows? Please sit back and relax. We have a ton of things to tell you about, and we hope that you will enjoy.
Thank you, Kim. And now the response will be given by Junior Grad Regent Sherry Lewis of South Norfolk, which, by the way, both of these ladies earned their green cap today. So, congratulations.
Good evening. As Kim said, we are on an adventure, and the Waynesboro Lodge has been kind enough to accommodate us. Thank you to the Waynesboro chapter for the use of their items and for helping coordinate the small details. Thank you to the Virginia Moose Association for providing the knowledge and equipment to bring our membership this virtual conference. And finally, thank you, the members and co-workers of our great state of Virginia. We could not do the things we do. Our communities, our kids at Moose Heart, and our seniors at Moose Haven all benefit from your hard work and dedication. We know that we are all a part of securing their future. Thank you.
And thank you, Sherry. I am privileged to introduce our official visitor, past Grand Council member, and our personal CAC, Pat Maxey from the Sandston chapter. I encourage all of you to please take the time to watch the presentations on YouTube of our Grand Chancellor, Barbara McPherson, General Director, Scott Hart, our Membership Director, Mike Rios, and all of the others. There's a lot of information to absorb, and I encourage you to contact our trainers, our chapter analyst coordinator, or me with any questions you may have regarding any of the remarks that you hear within. We have some short reports written and submitted by our dedicated state chairman. In order to limit attendance and socially distance, the reports will be delivered by Brooke Archambault from Portsmouth chapter. She's our government relations chairman.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Deputy Kathy. Our first report comes to us from Moose Charities Chairman Lisa Kelly. I've been a Moose member for years and never quite understood anything about the fraternity. How many times have you heard this? Or maybe, what is this endowment fund? And why should I care about Moose Heart or Moose Haven? It is one of those best kept secrets. Some members haven't heard of Moose Heart, Moose Haven, or understand what the endowment fund is collected for during the 9 o'clock ceremony. As Moose members, we have a rich history with many different programs. I'm here to reveal some of the secrets of Moose Charities and break Moose Charities down to the basics. Did you know? Moose Charities' mission is to raise money for Moose Heart, Moose Haven, and our endowment fund. No secret there. Chapters give to Moose Charities for special projects given to us from International, scholarship and maintenance fund, endowment, and association projects. Monthly giving from chapters for projects are very important to the overall support of Moose Heart and Moose Haven. Did you know that 100% of your donations go directly to the fund that you choose? Many of you give to the donor circle and make a habit of donating at the conferences. Please go to the Moose Charities webpage and continue your habit of donating at this time, even though we can't be together. You can also be a member of the M&M Club by donating every month. Please visit the Moose Charities website to see the different recognition programs and a list of those who have donated. The financial strain that many of our lodges, chapters, and members are going through during this strange time makes it hard to have fundraisers. There are so many ways to donate to Moose Charities without spending extra money. Scanning receipts for collecting box tops and when shopping on Amazon Smile. Attention, Amazon shoppers. Oh, that would be me. If you are not using Amazon Smile, please take a look at it. It's super simple. Instead of typing Amazon.com, you type smile.amazon.com. Select Moose Heart, Child City and School, Inc. as your charity, and all your donation goes straight to them. If you take a look at it, it gives 2% of your total purchase to the organization you choose. It's no cost to you. Those donations add up. Senior Regents, you need to appoint a Moose Charities chairman if you haven't done so already. This chairman will share Moose Charities opportunities with your chapter and plan fundraisers such as the Rocker and Cradle funds. So let's not keep the fraternity or Moose Charities a secret anymore. Give what you can to support the children at Moose Heart, the seniors at Moose Haven, and our endowment fund. Spread the word. I'm disappointed we can't be together for this conference, but I'm looking forward to hopefully being together in January. Stay safe. God bless Moose Heart, Moose Haven, and the women of the Moose. From Membership Chairman Kathy Rossi. Hello, ladies, and welcome to COVID craziness. Who would have believed back in January we would be having our conference by Facebook Live? That face mask and social distancing would be normal. We are all struggling with membership. We need to remember, though, our ladies are always members. There already are members, too. There's not a family or community that has not been touched. Please remember to reach out and give a friendly hello at all times. Check up on them. Make sure they are okay. A friendly voice can make a gray day brighter. From Community Service Chairman Dawn Osmore. Greetings, coworkers. What a year this has been. Although challenging, 2020 has also brought us to a mission to be creative and mindful with our community service efforts. While many chapters have organized local food drives and collections for the needy at the initial phases of the COVID shutdown, we need to remember to collectively think of ways we can further assist those in need in each of our localities through the upcoming year. Brainstorm. Think outside the box. Some ideas to help jumpstart your chapter could include sheets for shelters, collecting sheets for local homeless shelters, book donations to your local jail or detention centers, pizza or Panera party for hospital staff. Drop off food as a way of thanking them for their service. Check with your local fire department and discuss possibilities of making new battery-operated smoke detector donations. Got any crafters in your group? Knit lap blankets for nursing home residents or for veterans hospitals. Collect new ball caps and bling them up for our seniors in care facilities to help them feel special. Take up a collection of treats for your police, fire, or UPS drivers. Let them know they're appreciated. There are literally so many ways we can continue to contribute to our communities. Other forms of service and engagement without risk or contact could be: check with your local schools and teachers. Hey, many of them have set up Amazon wish lists, and you can get in some points for Amazon Smile too. For their classroom and student needs, have your chapter adopt a teacher or two depending on your budget. The Children's Hospital of the King's Daughters also has a wish list on Amazon that your chapter could purchase from. Individual items for children facing medical hardships. Check with your local group home, or center for children or adults with autism. Many are in need of household and special sensory items for therapeutic methods. Challenge yourself, challenge your chapter. Get creative and do what we do best. Help one another out, and let's help our communities. Thank you. I hope to see you all soon, and I miss you. Dawn Osmore, Community Service. From Youth Awareness Chairman Kay Morrison. In March, we had 11 students submit their 3 kid talks and video submissions for local judging and the chance to attend the Moose International Student Congress in New Jersey. 7 students were chosen to attend and represent Virginia. Unfortunately, due to this nice COVID pandemic, the international conference was canceled and the students had to submit and be judged online. I am pleased to announce that Brianna Coley, sponsored by the Wytheville Moose Lodge, won the International Second Place Scholarship for $8,000. If we were live and in person, I would be presenting certificates of appreciation from Moose International to the following chapters: Strasbourg 1319, Portsmouth 966, Winchester 1367, Manassas 1392, Woodstock 1865, Timberville 2022, and Powhatan 2258. Thank you so much, coworkers, for your dedication and participation in this youth awareness program. The Youth Awareness Program is looking forward to another, although challenging, year. Manny, Missy, and I, along with our district chairman and others on Team Virginia, will be doing in-lodge and Zoom student presentations. The students are going to be challenged as well, as they have to come up with new and unique ideas on how to present their kid talks. Please contact any of us to get more information on setting up a Youth Awareness Student Congress. As an incentive for your chapter to participate, you will be able to sponsor up to 3 students without having to pay the $25 registration fee for those students. Anything and everything you need to know about youth awareness can be found on the website at vmayouth-awareness.org. Check it out and contact those 9th through 12th grade students that are eligible to participate. And last but not least, I have the government relations report from myself. Ladies, it is 990 time. Oh boy. All chapters are required to file a 990 tax return with the IRS. Failure to do so can and probably will lead to unpleasant penalties and could lead to the loss of your highly protected nonprofit status. The deadline for filing that 990 is September 15th. I highly recommend sending it with a certified return receipt. So if any issues arise with the USPS, you won't get charged the penalties, and they might even send you a nice apology letter if they lose it. True story. The COVID-19 pandemic is forcing chapters to become very creative with their fundraising efforts. Please remember to stay within government guidelines with your state and localities when conducting your fundraisers in and out of your lodge home. If you have questions, it never hurts to ask. Special shout out to those of you who contacted the governor's office on behalf of the lodges and the chapters for takeout dinners when there were questions on what could and couldn't be done recently, and worked on behalf of our fraternal units to get clarification, and continue to work tirelessly on behalf of our lodges and chapters for fundraising efforts for our Twin Cities. It can be done, but we have to work around what has become our new and sometimes very frustrating normal. The 2020 General Assembly wrapped up and they've been called back. Some interesting notes to point. House Bill 4 did allow for casinos to be built and operated in 5 cities across the Commonwealth. Those are Portsmouth, Norfolk, Richmond, Danville, and Bristol, provided that the localities have a general referendum question in their November 2020 general election. So if you live in those localities, look for that question to appear on your ballot if those councils choose to do so. House Bill 881, Senate Bill 908, and Senate Bill 971. This is crucial to our charitable gaming efforts. Moved and passed, it prohibits skill gaming similar to our VTAB machines in the corner stores, 7-Elevens, not sure what else we call those, convenience stores, restaurants across the Commonwealth. However, the implementation of it, because of COVID-19, our government got very creative. What they did is they have pushed the implementation of it. They are prohibited, but not until July 1st of 2021. What they have done is they are allowed to be played now. However, every month, whoever is owning and operating the machine pays $1,200 per machine that they are operating per month until June 30th of 2021 to the state. And what happens is they are using that money for COVID relief. So they pushed off the implementation of it so that they could fund COVID relief. And what you also need to know is after July 1st of 2021, anyone caught operating those machines in their stores illegally pays a $50,000 fine per incident. So that protects our status, yes, thank you, for charitable gaming. So that's a very good thing. All right, also related to charitable gaming is Senate Bill 199, those of you that have bingo permits. Also passed with your charitable gaming licenses. It removed the restriction on the number of calendar days you could operate a bingo game. It also removed the number of games that could be played per session, took off the limit. There's an addendum to that. Let me make sure I get that right. There's an addendum to that removed the location. It used to be you had to put what location in your lodge, what room in your lodge, what hall you were playing in, and the number of games and the limit on the games and everything else. It's removed those restrictions so that you can play more games if you wish per session, and you can also, if you have like an outdoor location at your lodge, you can play it outdoors. So that allows you to be a little more creative with your fundraising. If you have questions, it always helps to ask first. Currently, the only other thing I have to report from the special session, most of the things they called them back for was COVID relief and funding and things that have to do with back to school, yay. But the fraternal-wise, the only thing I have to report from the special session is House Bill 5089. It kind of comes out of our safe surfing initiatives and the work of Sheriff Brown and Eddie and our law enforcement. It supplements the sex offender and crimes against minors registry. If it passes, it will include all convictions since 1970 instead of all convictions since 1980. So some of the people who've served their time and gone on the registry since 1980 are already there, but this will take it back to 1970. So that's all I have.
Thank you, Brooke. Wasn't that wonderful? Our chairman unfortunately couldn't be here today, but we want to thank them as well because, you know, they've done their due diligence and sent their reports in. So if you see them in your chapters, please let them know that we gave their reports and we enjoyed them and we thank them. This concludes our state chairman's reports. Please discuss ideas and goals with the members of your chapter. Best wishes for success in all of your endeavors. Feel free to contact any of the chairmen at any time with any of your questions, advice, or assistance. For the sake of time, the annual reports submitted by our dedicated state chairman will be posted on the association website at virginiamoose.org. Please visit at your convenience and share the details with the chapter at your next meeting. I now invite Chapter Analyst Coordinator Pat Maxey to the podium to address you.
Thank you, Deputy Kathy. As a report to be given as a CAC, I want to combine other remarks and make it all one instead of having me up and down like a bobcat. I don't want to do that, okay? So the first thing I want to do is congratulate all of the Green Cap Junior graduate regents. It does your heart proud to know that we had 23 chapters in the state of Virginia that earned their Award of Achievement. And we are very, very proud of each of you. To the capping officers, your job's just starting. You need to mentor, mentor, mentor. Don't drop them off. Don't leave them hanging just because they got their green cap. They may like to think they know everything, but I bet you have a little more knowledge than they have. Help them. Be there to guide them. Lend them a helping hand for their projects, their fundraisers, and their chapter nights. There's some very critical words in my feeling that need to be stressed. The first is please. You know, that sounds calm, it sounds inviting, it's relaxing, and it means so very much to just say, please, would you do something? The second one is a good job. Who doesn't like to be congratulated or to be told that they've done a good job? It makes you want to do even better the next time. Don't forget that now. Thank you. You know, if someone says thank you to me, I'm ready to tackle the world for them. They acknowledge the fact that I've done something to hopefully to help them. And I am ready to help them all I can. One of the easiest ways to get someone at ease, help them relax, help them to know that you care, is to give them one of your great, big, beautiful smiles. A smile can mean the world to someone. You can have I could be going into a meeting having a bad day, and the first one to smile at me makes me feel so much better. Remember that, coworkers. Let a smile be your umbrella, just like the old saying goes, okay? The old song that used to be. Needless to say, the new chairman all of our new chairmen this year need your help, your guidance, and your experience to make them a happy year and to a successful year. Due to the COVID-19 pandemic, we have all had to make some major changes in our way of doing things, our meetings, our lodge homes, our communities. We're survivors. We will survive. It's not easy. I can tell you right now, I'm bored stiff staying at home all the time. Bob wants to go somewhere, I can't hardly wait to get in the car and go. You know, just ride. We ride through the neighborhood of Sampson and Highland Springs frequently because he just wants to get out. It just, I don't know, maybe y'all aren't bored, but I am. Let me see. I want to caution you to never, ever, ever send someone home telling them you don't need them or you don't need their help. There's no quicker way to get that coworker to back down from all of it at any point in time on any project and say, you didn't need my help yesterday, you don't need my help today. We need them there. We need them to be a part of us. So often the chairmen feel like they're out here as little red-headed stepchildren, and that's not the case. But we don't treat them fairly all the time. So let's make a conscious effort this year to greet them, to offer a hand, not on their committee. So what? An extra hand is always needed and wanted. And we thank you for taking the time to put forth that effort. If you have a problem, big or small, all you have to do is call, email. I may not get it today, get it taken care of today, but I will get it taken care of. There are days that I might have 20 phone calls and I might have 100 or more emails. And there are other days that I won't have any phone calls, very few emails. So it kind of all meshes out into a good cycle. So just call me, email me, we'll take care of the problem. I promise I've got so many wonderful helpers throughout the state. You're guaranteed to get some of the best help anywhere. I would like to say that Cindy Millard and Denise Clausen are your two hot trainers. Anything to do with QuickBooks and LCL should be directed to them. On the western side of I-81, is that right? Is that 81? Yep. To the western side of 81, it's Cindy, and then to the right, eastern part of I-81 is Denise Clausen. They are more than willing to help you. They will help you get set up with training sessions, and we all can use that. I have other CAC assistants that I think you need to meet. So as I call your name, if you happen to be here, please stand up and wave at everybody. Denise Clausen's not here. Donna Smith, a past Grand Council member, as of this morning. Kathy Ray, Doreen Wallace, Cindy Millard, Cynthia Putnam, Kate Morrison. I think she went back home. Susan Rodenauer, I know she's here. There you go. Fran Wade. And co-workers, there'll be times that you may have a collegian to come in, not one of the past deputies. And this is okay, because I only picked the best. Oh. I screwed up again. Barb let me do this because she didn't think I could mess it up, and look what I did.
No, you didn't.
Past deputy Karen Holtzlander, I'm so sorry.
Perfectly okay.
She's one of my new helpers this year, and it's a little more difficult for me to remember everybody. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I was hiding her.
Anyway, you can possibly have a collegian that will come in that is not a past officer. And I pick her because she is an expert in whatever field that I may be needing her help. Treat her with respect. Treat her as you would like to be treated. She's there on assignment for me. Let's see, 6-hour training. How many of you have had your 6-hour training so far this year? It's all completed. Okay, that's a good thing. Because time is running out on it. The 31st of October, and that's it. There will be no makeup sessions this year. That has been a mandate from Miss International. Actually, this is the second year. So please make, we schedule anywhere, I think this year we've got 21, if I'm not mistaken, sessions. There's no excuse for a coworker who needs to have the training not to find one of these sessions to attend. If you are the senior regent, the recorder working on honors, or the junior graduate regent, you must attend one of these 6-hour training sessions. They are looped all throughout the state. It's not like we keep them hidden so that you can't find them. If you haven't attended yours this year, better make your plans now so that you can have it done by the end of October. If you want to host a 6-hour training session, please drop me an email and tell me. And in that, also, besides the name of your chapter, give me a point of contact and a phone number. When it comes time for me to get the sessions lined up, it's easier if I have all this information that I can share with the ones that are doing the sessions. I can't express enough my thanks to each and every one of you for always being there to help and to get done the things that we need to do within the state. I can't remember a single time that we reached out to you that you did not answer the call. On a personal note, I can't thank you enough for all that you do for me and all that you've done for Bob. He has been ecstatic with all of y'all's attention this weekend. I don't know if I'll get him back home or not, but thank you from the bottom of my heart for always being there and for being so helpful. And I'm going to cut it off right there so we can get going.
Thank you, Pat. Ready for some more excitement? It's time to announce the top 5 chapters. Top honors are awarded based on chapter success in the areas of membership, earning the award of achievement, success of years, attendance at training sessions, donations to Moose Charities, and officer/chairman participation. So, in 5th place, we have chapter 947, South Norfolk. In 4th place, we have chapter 1042, Franconia. In 3rd place, chapter 2435, a little chapter called Berryville. In 2nd place, everyone hold their ears, chapter 966, Portsmouth. And the top chapter in 1st place this year is chapter 1543, Richmond East. Congratulations to each of you for your hard work and dedication to the women of the Moose. At this time, let us pay tribute to the co-workers who have sponsored and enrolled at least 5 or more new members between May 1st, 2019 and April 30th, 2020. Sponsors, please accept our thanks for inviting your friends and relatives to join with us in our endeavors to build the membership of the Women of the Moose. Through your efforts, our chapters and our order will continue to accomplish our objectives. Certificates and seals will be mailed from Moose International to each chapter for distribution. Top 5 Women of the Moose sponsors in Virginia are, in 5th place with 26 new members, Teresa Landrum from Verona. In 4th place with 29 new members, Denise Clausen, Aragona Village. In 3rd place with 31 new members, Linda Reed, Centerville. In 2nd place with 32 new members, Lisa Fogelsong from Washington County. And the top sponsor in 1st place with 38 sponsor credits last year is Denise Perkins from Washington County. Again, many thanks for sponsoring your friends, family, and associates into our fraternity. With your help, we will continue to grow, further securing the future of Mooseheart and Moose Haven. I would like to take a few moments to congratulate and thank Donna Smith from South Norfolk. Don't look at me that way. She has proudly served on the International Grand Council, and we have been privileged to have you as a member of Virginia Women of the Moose. Your service to our fraternity is unreal. May you be prominently recognized by our brothers and co-workers from this point forward for the work that you have done. You've secured a place to help us transition into one Moose. And that in itself was a job that was a hard task, I'm sure. But it's an exciting future for our fraternity and for our coworkers. The regalia has been changed at the convocation earlier today here at Waynesboro. We celebrate our honored junior graduate regents and invested them with the green cap. We look forward to celebrating their year with each of them. As a reminder, each chapter will receive attendance credit for this annual conference by Women of the Moose headquarters for award of achievement purposes. Conference donations may be remitted to the Wadham office per the form previously distributed by email. Thank you in advance for your generosity. Our children and seniors benefit directly from your donations. At this time, the moment that everyone's been waiting for, I'm going to have Karen come up and do the top shining stars. Karen, are you ready?
I am.
Okay.
Hi there. This is the fun part. I am very pleased to announce the Shining Star Awards for the year 2019-2020. Coworker of the Year nominees: Thelma Dunbar, Hopewell, 1180, Sheila Barnes, Franconia, 1042, and Susan Whitehurst, Portsmouth, 966. And the winner, and if you're here, please come forward, Sheila Barnes, Franconia. And we will make sure this gets to her. Sorry she's not here. Academy of Friendship, Anne-Marie Carmody, Manchester Richmond, 1078, Teresa Kaufman, Manassas, 1392, and Connie Hewitt, Dinwiddie, 1296. And the winner, Anne-Marie Carmody, Manchester Richmond. Come on around.
Either way.
Oh, sure you will. Congratulations. I'm up here to
Thank you, thank you, thank you, co-workers. It's no iron team, ladies. Thank you.
Next, the nominees for Collegian of the Year: Janet Kugler, Winchester, 1367, Patty Adams, Franconia, 1042, and Patty Pryor, Woodbridge, 653. And the winner is Patty Pryor, Woodbridge. And we will see she gets her award. Excuse me. Star Recorder nominees: Cindy Millard, Winchester, 1367, Jackie Pitkin, Manassas, 1392, and Terry Dennison, Fredericksburg, 1592. And the winner is Jackie Pitkin.
Thank you so very much.
You're welcome so very much. Very deserving. Come up here so we can see. Would you like to say something?
No, thank you. Thank you very much.
That's a first. And last but not least, the Chapter of the Year nominees: Fredericksburg, 1367, Portsmouth, 966, and Winchester, 1367. And the winner is Winchester. I don't think anybody's here from Winchester. And we will see they get their award. Thank you so much. There were so many good nominees. Keep up the good work, ladies. We love you.
Okay, so congratulations, everyone. I think I know every single one of those ladies, including the entire Winchester chapter. All right. I want to wish everyone a successful chapter year. I guess this is my moment to say thank you. It's been an interesting year. Uh-huh. When the year began, it was very exciting, and I was traveling all over the state and seeing everyone, and then all of a sudden, this crazy thing happened, and it's called COVID. And from that point on, it just seems like we all came to a standstill, like the world just stopped spinning for a while. And it doesn't seem to be getting back on its axis. So the thing that I want to leave everyone with, okay, is this. Even though we wear a mask, always smile. It shows in your eyes. Always, always, always remember the other coworkers in your chapter. A lot of them are scared. A lot of them will not leave home. And a lot of them have been sick. Take a moment, make a phone call, do a drive-by, drop something off on their stoop, anything to let them know that you're still thinking of them. Because I tell you, it means more to someone who's been cooped up in the house to know that someone is thinking of them than anything else in the world. And that's where we, as coworkers, can all make a difference. It's been a pleasure. I look forward to seeing all of you again, hopefully under normal circumstances. And, you know, bring on this year. Come on, let's tackle it, and let's do what we can. Our kids at Mooseheart, our seniors at Moose Haven, they depend on us. But so do our families and our communities, our chapters and our lodges. It's a big deal. And we can all work together to make it happen. I thank you all. So, that being said, this draws an end to our big conference. For a first-time virtual, I hope we haven't bored you to tears. And we thank you for your attention and participation in this historic occasion. And I declare the annual conference recessed.